Hello YouTubers, this is 97 Durker and I'm giving you a tutorial on how to make a program in Visual Basic 2010 Express. I've just told you what I've been using and let's get on with it. Right, so new project, we want to click and we want a Windows form application. Click on that and I think you press OK and then let that load up. And then you've got yourself a simple form and some tools on here. What we want to do is just enlarge it so you can get like a big or something that you want. And then we're going to toolbox. This is where you get all your resources. Right, first of all I'm going to click label. I'm going to put it in here. So I'm going to drag it here and I'm going to find where it says label 1 and match it and enlarge that, and you're going to type in whatever you want. I'm going to do it on another tutorial which I'm going to do later, which will be VB scripting. So hello, this is a program that will help you with your VB and just to make it refresh, just click on the screen and there you go. So that would look like a genuine thing, like hello and welcome and all that stuff. So one thing you don't really want to do is double click on it, otherwise you'll get the coding up and you don't really want to screw with that, otherwise you'll get an error and you stuffed up your project. So I'm gonna do another line and please click a button to view a format, and I'll put that, and then again click on that, and then that should give me another line. Now buttons, these are quite interesting, and so you do that. You want to get a reasonable size, any size will do, but I'll choose that size, and let's get it to a suitable area. And then same, if you use if you don't like copy and pasting with like the right click, you can always do Control C and Control V, and then that'll just do the same thing that it always do. So CV, and then you have your buttons there. So in here, same principle as the label, you find what it says, button 1, and I am going to do normal. Same applies to that. Warning. Critical. I may have spelled critical wrong, but who cares? And information. I'm just gonna resize that so it goes like there, and then you just got your simple buttons. Now here comes the tricky part of actually coding and stuff. So you double click. This is where you do want to double click. And so if you've ever done VB scripting, then you'd either put x equals MSG box, and then you just put your open brackets, your speech marks, you put your text in, and then you do a comma, and then you know all that stuff. But in Visual Basic it's a bit different. You don't need to put the x in, you put MSG box, and it comes up with stuff. So I'm going to press enter. I'm going to do that. It's giving me an error, so speech marks, your text here, speech mark, comma, 0, comma, speech mark, your tie here. Right, and speech mark and close brackets. There's already close brackets. And then click Control S and then F5 if it'll do it. And here's our little program. So if you're like same principle applies. You can. It's pretty funny this thing. So if you click that, it's going to come up with this little thing here, and then we'll do and so on. So I'm going to pause the video and continue with all this stuff, and then cut the video short. Otherwise, it will not upload to YouTube. So I'll see you in a bit. Right, I am back, and I have made some progression. I have put more labels in, and I've put a scroller, and I've changed the bit there, and I've changed the icon as well. All of that is in this little properties box, and sometimes you'll have to do that and then click edit item, and yeah, so simple. So I hope you like this tutorial, and I hope I'll make another one soon. Bye bye for now.